Hey there, good morning traders. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the channel. It's Jimmy Trades here. Thanks for joining us. Hope you've had a good week so far. As we look to wrap up the week, let's see if we can go out with another green day. Or are you sitting on your hands and going to wait till next week to participate if you're already green on the week? Let us know in the comments how your week's been. Are you green, red? What have you learnt from this week? What can we work on to make you a better trader moving forward? Let us know in the comments. Also, a big thank you to the community. Without your help, we wouldn't be as close as we are now to the 1,000 subs. We are 16 subs away from 1,000, and I can't thank you all enough. Without the support of my community, we wouldn't be where we are today. So thank you so much, guys. 16 more subs, and I'm giving away 2 50k My Funded Futures evals. So let's get there. I've got a good feeling we'll get there, if not today, over the weekend. So let's go. Thank you so much. All right, let's head over to the calendar. And we have 8:30 news Friday, the 31st of Jan. We've got core PCE price index and employment cost index. So love my 8:30 news. Looking for medium to high probability sort of setup today. Let's use that information and go and have a look at the charts. All right, NQ. What do we got? Monday. Low of the week. We're looking from a weekly profile perspective. Potential for TGIF was expanded through from the low of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've continued to expand. Will we see a reversal today? It's possible. We are pushed up into this opening gap from Monday now. So we've finally pushed up into there on NQ. Will we push a little higher before retracing? Let's go and check out the hourly. We've only expanded 42% of the average daily range at this stage. 7 hour. We've got Asia session reached into the gap, closed back inside, but then London expanded through. Let's see how London closes. Will we get a closer back inside the Asia range? That might be some insight to order flow, and we may see price turn around. But from an hourly perspective, you can see that we have just continued to creep higher. And we are respecting bullish PD arrays as we keep stepping higher. You can see that we've continued to respect that. We have created these failure swings, so we do have a draw, but with earnings, you can see that we had an opening gap today. Where are we? Let's drop to the 15. We see it a bit clearer. We had this 60, I think it was around a 64 point opening gap today. So that would act as a draw. More often than not, when we see this, price will fill the gap. Gaps love to be filled. So more often than not, we'll see that within the same day. So there's a good opportunity if we get that reversal for price to move lower. So I'd be looking for something like this to happen, sweep of the London high, and then maybe we just creep down into this gap and fill the gap. But until we see that change in the state of delivery, we're going to go with a bullish bias until we get that change. And at the moment, we're not seeing that. Across the 30 or the hourly, there is no change in the state of delivery. In fact, we have the high open. The price has actually been pretty sluggish through the London session. All right, looking for price to manipulate higher and then continue lower, fill the gap. That's the idea. ES has now filled the opening gap from Monday. All right, so we've filled that gap. So there is, good potential now that that gap is filled to see price want to reverse again. TGIF, Monday low of the week. We've gapped higher, and the gap was due to earnings, I believe, from Apple's earnings. So we've moved up into the gap. We could see potential reversal, only moving 43% of the range. We've got all these failure swings here. Until we see a reversal, changing the state of delivery on the hourly or 30, we're going to be remaining bullish until that occurs. So we're looking for that idea of price to manipulate higher, and I'm happy to pivot my bias when I see those signatures. Moving over to oil. Still looking for this draw here on the daily. Price has stalled a little bit. Nothing decisive here though. We are starting to get a move lower. We could see that this bullish FEG was actually holding price. It was actually supporting price there. So if we have a look at the hourly, do we see a change in the state of delivery? Well, no, we still have that same structure, don't we? So we can see that even though price tried to move higher yesterday, it was unable to. So this trend is still being respected. So for me, this draw is still the valid draw. So I'm looking for price to move lower for oil. You can see with this shift higher, so we did get a shift higher here. We've now closed through that, and we've done that with so if you wanted to call this a bullish change in the state of delivery, which it is, okay, and we price respected that. Well, we've now got a bearish change in the state of delivery, and price closed through this level, disrespecting and looking for price to continue to move lower. Okay, let's have a look at the daily for Euro futures. Lovely, we've got price has reached our draw, so we've been looking all week for price to reach this low, which is into a bullish FEG. I'm looking at this simple IRL to ERL. Therefore, looking back to this high, out of that bullish FEG to start to look and move higher. Same idea here with Euro futures. We've had Monday put in the high of the week, and we've expanded lower all week. We've swept out the lows into this bullish FEG, looking for TGIF. So bullish for 6E. Hopping over to gold. Gold just keeps on moving, doesn't it? We're at all-time highs. Yep, just wanted to check. Well, price is at all-time highs, so not an area I'd be looking to take a long. Okay. What we see is we are getting a reaction here. So let's drop to the hourly. We can see that projection that we marked out earlier this week has played out. Price has reached the -4. We're now starting to get a potential reversal pattern here. Looking for price to close through this level. That will indicate that we will see price moving lower. And we have all this low resistance liquidity through here for our draw. Certainly not interested in looking for longs at the all-time highs. Sure, price can keep going and that's okay, but I'm not interested in looking to long at this level. Having a look at Dixie. So on the daily, price did start to move lower yesterday, but was unable to continue that move. We have opened higher, swept out the high here. Looking for this bearish breaker to remain in respect. So I'm going to sit with a bearish bias. We have swept the high, so then looking for price to move down lower. Look at GBP. Still respecting the bullish FEG. We've swept out previous day low. I'm going to stay bullish for GBP. And we can look for, our first draw to be previous day high. Jumping over to crypto. Having a quick look at Bitcoin. Beautiful. Price closed through the bearish FEG here. Therefore, we've invalidated that level. You can see price has opened, testing that inversion here. I'm going to remain bullish and look for price to get up to the highs here. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you for a great week. I hope you've enjoyed your week. Be sure to catch up with us in Trade Foundry. Remember as well, guys, today is the last day to take advantage of the 40% off 50K Starter Plus account for new users, or 20% off 50 Plus Starter account from My Funded Futures. And that's for existing users, the 20% off. So today is the last day to take advantage of that. Also, Apex, 80% off right now. Remember to use code Jimmy. Great opportunity to grab some accounts with Apex at 80% off and look to expedite those evals. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. We'll be over in Trade Foundry later on this morning. Enjoy your day. Remember to sub to the channel, like the video, and we'll be back again next week for more. Take care. Bye for now.